Shadowing practice to speak English naturally. Beginners A1 and A2. A new way to speak English with confidence. Many people learn English for many years. They study grammar, they memorize words, they do exercises, but when they speak, they feel nervous, their mind goes blank, their mouth feels slow. They know the words, but the words do not come out. If this is you, you are not alone. This happens to millions of English learners. It does not mean you are bad at English. It means you are learning in the wrong way. English is not only knowledge. English is a skill. A skill must be trained. A skill must be repeated. A skill must be used every day. Think about driving a car. You can read many books about driving. You can watch many videos about driving. But if you never drive, you cannot drive well. Speaking English is the same. This is where shadowing practice changes everything. Shadowing is simple. Shadowing is powerful. Shadowing is friendly for beginners. You do not need perfect grammar. You do not need many words. You do not need to speak fast. You only need your ears. You only need your voice. You only need a few minutes a day. Shadowing means listening and repeating at the same time. You hear English. You repeat English. You follow the speaker like a shadow. You do not stop. You do not translate. You do not think too much. You copy the sound. You copy the rhythm. You copy the feeling. At first, it feels strange. Your mouth feels tired. Your brain feels busy. This is normal. Your brain is learning a new habit. Your mouth is learning new movements. Your ears are learning new sounds. This is how children learn language. They listen, they repeat, they try again. Children do not study grammar first. They do not translate. They copy. They play with sound. Shadowing brings you back to this natural way. Many beginners think they must understand everything. This is not true. Understanding comes later. First, you train your ears. Then you train your mouth. Then your brain connects the two. This connection is fluency. Fluency is not speaking fast. Fluency is speaking smoothly. Fluency is feeling relaxed when you speak. Shadowing helps you feel English. It helps English feel normal. It helps English feel natural. When English feels natural, fear goes away. Fear is the biggest problem for beginners. Fear of mistakes, fear of wrong pronunciation, fear of sounding stupid. Shadowing is safe. You speak with a voice. You are not alone. You are not judged. You follow, you learn, you grow. Let us look at a simple example. You hear, "I want to speak English clearly." You repeat, "I want to speak English clearly." You do not stop. You do not think about grammar. You just say it. Your mouth learns the shape. Your tongue learns the movement. Your ears learn the sound. Do this many times. Your body remembers. Later, when you want to speak, the sentence comes naturally. This is the power of shadowing. Shadowing is perfect for A1 and A2 learners. It uses simple English. It uses real English. It uses natural speed. You do not need a teacher next to you. You do not need to live in an English-speaking country. You do not need special tools. You can shadow with a podcast. You can shadow with a video. You can shadow with short audio clips. You can do it at home. You can do it while walking.
You can do it while cooking. 5 minutes is enough. 10 minutes is great. The key is every day. Many learners study a lot one day. Then they stop for many days. This does not work. The brain loves repetition. The brain loves routine. Shadowing builds a habit, a small habit, a strong habit. Every day you listen. Every day you repeat. Every day you feel a little better. You may not notice change in one day. You may not notice change in 1 week. But 1 month later, something is different. You speak faster. You hesitate less. Your pronunciation is clearer. You feel more confident. Confidence is not magic. Confidence is practice. Shadowing gives you practice without pressure. Many beginners ask, "Do I need to understand every word?" The answer is no. You only need to catch the sound. You only need to follow the flow. Understanding grows with time. Fluency grows with repetition. Think of music. You can sing a song before you understand the lyrics. You feel the rhythm. You feel the melody. English has rhythm. English has music. Shadowing teaches you this music. English stress is important. English rhythm is important. English intonation is important. Books cannot teach this well. Shadowing can. When you shadow, you learn where the voice goes up. You learn where the voice goes down. You learn which words are strong. You learn which words are soft. This makes your English sound natural. Native speakers do not speak word by word. They speak in groups. They speak in rhythm. Shadowing shows you this pattern. For A1 learners, shadowing may feel hard at first. That is okay. You do not need to repeat every word perfectly. You only need to try. Even if you catch 50%, it is good. Even if you catch 30%, it is good. Your brain is learning in the background. This is called passive learning and active speaking together. Passive means listening. Active means speaking.
Shadowing combines both. This is why it works so well. Now, think about your daily life. You wake up, you check your phone, you listen to music, you watch short videos. What if English becomes part of this life? Not a school subject, not a test, but a daily sound. Shadowing makes English part of your day. It does not steal your time. It uses your time better. You do not need to sit at a desk. You do not need to open a big book. You only need to press play. You only need to repeat. This is learning without stress. Many people quit English because it feels heavy. Shadowing feels light. Shadowing feels like imitation. Shadowing feels like practice. Practice builds strength. Your speaking muscles need training. Your mouth is a muscle system. If you do not use it, it is weak. If you train it, it becomes strong. Shadowing is training for your mouth. At first, you feel tired. Later, it becomes easy. This is progress. Progress is not loud. Progress is quiet. Progress happens every day. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Shadowing rewards consistency. 5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week. This is the rule of fluency. In the next part, we will go deeper. You will learn how to start shadowing step by step. You will learn what to listen to. You will learn how to practice without feeling tired or bored. For now, remember one thing. You do not need to be special to speak English well. You need a simple system. You need a daily habit. Shadowing is that habit. English is not far from you. English is in your ears. English is in your voice. You just need to let it come out. Part 2. How to start shadowing step by step. Now you understand what shadowing is. You understand why it works. But one question remains. How do you start? How do you practice every day? How do you do it without stress? This part will show you a clear path, a simple path, a friendly path for beginners. No rush, no pressure. Let us begin. First, you need the right mindset. Shadowing is not a test. Shadowing is not a performance. Shadowing is practice. You are not trying to be perfect. You are training your brain and your mouth. Mistakes are part of the training. Silence is part of the training. Confusion is part of the training. Accept this. When you accept this, learning becomes lighter. Now let us talk about materials. Many beginners think they need difficult content. This is a mistake. You need simple English. You need slow English. You need clear English. The best level is easy but real. Choose audio made for learners. Choose podcasts for beginners. Choose videos with clear pronunciation. Short is better than long. 1 minute is good. 3 minutes is great. Long videos can come later. Your brain learns best in small pieces. Think of food. Small bites are easier to eat. Small lessons are easier to learn. Now let us talk about the first step. Step 1 is listening only. Before you speak, you listen. You listen one time. You listen without repeating. Just listen. Listen to the sound. Listen to the speed. Listen to the rhythm. Do not worry about meaning. Do not stop the audio. Let the English flow. This prepares your brain. Now, step 2. Listen and read if you have text. If there is a script, use it. If there is no script, it is okay. Reading helps beginners feel safe. You see the words, you hear the sound. Your brain connects both. But do not read too slowly. Follow the voice. Now, step 3. Shadowing begins. Press play again. This time, repeat. Repeat immediately. Do not wait. The speaker speaks, you speak. The speaker pauses, you pause. If you miss a word, keep going. If you feel lost, keep going. Do not stop the audio. This is very important. Stopping breaks the flow. Flow is more important than accuracy. Imagine running. If you stop every time you feel tired, you never get strong. Shadowing is the same. Keep moving. At first, your voice may be quiet. That is okay. You can whisper, you can speak softly. What matters is movement. Your mouth is learning. Now, step 4. Repeat the same audio again. Repetition is the secret. The first time is hard. The second time is easier. The third time feels smoother. This is progress. Do not change audio too fast. Many beginners make this mistake. They want something new every day. New feels exciting, but repetition builds skill. Stay with one audio for a few days. 3 days is good. 5 days is great. You will feel the change. The sentences start to feel familiar. Your mouth moves faster. Your confidence grows. Now let us talk about time. How long should you shadow? The answer is simple. Short, but daily. 5 minutes every day is powerful. 10 minutes is amazing. More is not always better. If you feel tired, stop. If you feel bored, change the audio next day. Listen to your body. Listen to your mind. Shadowing should feel challenging but possible. Now let us talk about when to shadow. Morning is good. Your brain is fresh. Evening is good. You review the day. There is no perfect time. The best time is a time you can repeat every day. Tie shadowing to a habit. After brushing your teeth, before sleeping, while walking. Habits stick together. This makes shadowing automatic. Now let us talk about thinking. Many beginners think too much while shadowing. They think about grammar. They think about mistakes. They think about meaning. This slows you down. Shadowing is not thinking time. Shadowing is copying time. You think later. You analyze later. During shadowing, follow sound. Sound first, meaning later. This is very important for fluency. Fluency lives in sound. Now let us talk about fear. Fear comes when you speak alone. Fear comes when you hear your voice. This is normal. Your voice sounds strange to you. This happens to everyone. Do not judge your voice. Accept it. Your voice will improve with time. Recording yourself can help. Record 1 minute of shadowing. Listen later. Do not criticize. Just notice. Notice clarity. Notice rhythm. Small improvements matter. Now let us talk about common problems. Problem 1. I cannot keep up. This is very common. Solution: choose slower audio or shadow every second word. You do not need to repeat everything. You can repeat the main words. This still trains your brain. Problem 2. I do not understand. This is normal. Understanding is not the goal now. Understanding grows naturally. Trust the process. Problem 3. I feel silly. Everyone feels this at first. You are doing something new. New feels uncomfortable. But growth lives in discomfort. Stay a little longer. Comfort will come. Now let us talk about English levels. For A1 learners, keep it very simple. Short sentences, daily topics. For A2 learners, add more. Longer sentences, more natural speed, but never jump too fast. Step by step wins the race. Now let us talk about motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Habits stay. Do not wait to feel motivated. Practice first. Motivation comes after action. Think of brushing your teeth. You do it without thinking. Make shadowing like that. Small, daily, normal. Now imagine your future. You speak English with less fear. You understand more. You speak faster. This future is not far. It is built with daily practice, one shadowing session at a time. Now imagine English in your life. You hear English on your phone. You repeat softly. You smile. English is no longer heavy. English is part of you. This is the goal. In the next part, we will go deeper. We will talk about daily routines. We will talk about long-term progress. We will talk about turning English into a lifestyle. For now, remember this. Shadowing is not about talent. Shadowing is about consistency. You already have what you need: your ears, your voice. Start small. Stay daily. English will follow. Part 3. Make English a part of your life. Now you know what shadowing is. You know how to start. You know how to practice step by step. The last question is this: how do you continue? How do you stay strong? How do you make English part of your life? This part will help you see the big picture. It will help you stay on the path. Let us begin with one truth. Fluency is not a moment. Fluency is a process. There is no finish line. There is only progress. Some days feel easy. Some days feel hard. This is normal. Do not measure success by one day. Measure success by months. Now let us talk about lifestyle. Many people separate English from life. English is a class.
English is a book. English is homework. This makes English heavy. Instead, let English live with you. English can live in your phone. English can live in your thoughts. English can live in your voice. Shadowing helps this happen. When you shadow every day, English becomes familiar. It feels less foreign. It feels closer. This is very important. The brain learns faster when something feels familiar. Now let us talk about daily routine. A routine removes stress. You do not decide every day. You just follow the plan. A simple routine looks like this. You wake up. You listen to English for 5 minutes. You shadow softly. Or you walk outside. You put on a podcast. You repeat short sentences. This is enough. Do not add too much. Simple wins. Now let us talk about long-term growth. At first, you copy. Later, you mix. Later, you create. This is natural. Shadowing is the foundation. When the foundation is strong, speaking becomes easy. One day, you will notice something. You do not translate. You do not prepare. Words come out. This moment feels special, but it is not magic. It is practice. Thousands of repetitions live behind this moment. Now let us talk about patience. Many learners quit too early. They stop just before progress shows. Progress is quiet. You do not hear a loud sound. You feel a soft change. Your hesitation is shorter. Your sentences are smoother. Celebrate this. Small wins matter.
Now let us talk about mistakes. Mistakes never disappear. Even native speakers make mistakes. Mistakes are not enemies. Mistakes are signs of movement. When you speak more, you make more mistakes. This is good. Silence is worse than mistakes. Shadowing reduces fear of mistakes. You are not inventing sentences. You are following. Later, when you speak freely, courage is there. Now let us talk about confidence. Confidence grows from familiarity. The more you hear English, the more normal it feels. The more you repeat English, the more natural it feels. Shadowing builds this feeling. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is calm. You speak without panic. You listen without fear. This is real confidence. Now let us talk about identity. Do not say, I am bad at English. Say, I am practicing English. Identity matters. Your words shape your mind. You are not a failure. You are a learner. Learners grow. Now let us talk about environment. Your environment supports habits. Change small things. Change your phone language. Follow English content online. Listen to English music. Do not force yourself. Choose things you enjoy. Enjoyment keeps you going. Shadowing does not need boring content. You can shadow stories. You can shadow conversations. You can shadow daily life topics. English is everywhere. Now let us talk about comparison. Do not compare yourself to others. Everyone has a different path. Everyone has a different speed. Comparison steals joy. Focus on yesterday you. Are you better than last month? Are you braver than before? This is enough. Now let us talk about days you do not want to practice. These days will come. On these days, do less. 1 minute is enough. 1 sentence is enough. Do not break the chain. Consistency is more important than intensity. Now let us talk about silence. Sometimes you listen but do not repeat. This is okay. Listening is still learning. Shadowing is flexible. Be kind to yourself. Now imagine your future again. You speak English in real life. You understand more. You smile when you speak. This future is built today, not with big effort, with small daily steps. Shadowing is one of these steps. Now let us talk about freedom. English gives freedom. Freedom to learn, freedom to travel, freedom to connect. Shadowing opens this door, slowly, quietly. Now let us end with one message. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to be fast. You need to be present. Press play. Open your mouth. Follow the sound. Day by day, English will become part of you, not because you forced it, but because you lived with it. This is how real fluency begins.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.